Brewers hosting the Pirates, and the Pirates are minus 110 on the money line. The Brewers are minus 110 on the money line. The over-under is 9 runs. The Pirates laying a run and a half on the run line are plus 150, meaning if you bet them that way, they have to win by 2. And the Brewers getting a run and a half on the run line are minus 175, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by 1, you win. Now, this is the third consecutive day that Hill was listed as the starter, and then the next morning they changed it. So keep that in mind when I read this off, because the Brewers may end up flipping and becoming the favorite and not the Pirates. I don't know why I said the Cardinals. Hill pitched once against the Brewers last year. 5 innings, 2 runs, 2 earned. They lost that game 2-1. It was in Milwaukee, and he struck out 6. Teheran did not pitch against the Pirates last year or this year. The Pirates are 6-4 as a team with Hill on the mound. He's averaging 5 2/3 innings pitched and 5.9 strikeouts per game in his last 10 starts. And the 6-4 is how they've done in his last 10 starts, because you can see his record there is 6-5. For Teheran, the Brewers are 1-3 in his 4 starts. He's averaging 6 innings pitched and 4 strikeouts per game in those games. Head-to-head, the home team is 6-4. The Pirates are 6-4. The underdog is 6-4. The underdog getting a run and a half on the run line is 7-3. There have been 4 one-run games in their last 10 meetings, 1 in their last 4, and 2 in their last 5. The under has hit in their last 2. The under is 5-4-1, and the under 9 specifically is 6-3-1. Now, it's 24 hours away, but I'll just tell you the wind is blowing from left field to right center field at 8.1 miles per hour. It's probably going to change tomorrow. Well, if you're going to bet the over-unders, it's always best to look like an hour or so before game time, so you kind of have a better idea of what the wind is going to look like. The last series they played against each other was a 3-game set in Milwaukee. The Brewers took 2 out of 3, 7-5. The Pirates won the second game 4-2, and then the Brewers won the last game 6-1. Those games were of August of last year. The Pirates have lost their last 2 games. They are 1-3 in their last 4 and 5-5 in their last 10. 6 runs, 3 runs, 14 runs, and 16 runs. Now, that's not including the game that they are playing right now against the Cubs. That's just the last games that have been finished. All of these teams are starting to wrap up the games that they started earlier this morning or this afternoon. 1 run and a loss, 2 runs and a win, 3 runs and a loss, 6 runs and a loss. Back-to-back losses. If they win today, then they end their losing streak. If they lose, they're tacking on another one. For the Brewers, they have dropped their last 6 games that they have played, and they are 3-7 in their last 10. 3 runs, 14 runs, 12 runs, and 6 runs. 1 run and a loss, 6 runs and a loss, 5 runs and a loss, 2 runs and a loss. For whatever the reason is, the Pirates own the Brewers. It's strange, but Teheran has been pitching really well. So I'm at a loss here because I think it's a catch-22. I do think the Brewers are going to end up snapping their losing streak against the Pirates. So I'm going to take the Brewers with the money line. I'm going to take the Brewers getting the runs, and I'm going to go under in this game. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.